This summer, Beijing has been battered by some of the most extreme weather in decades. Days of relentless, torrential rain have turned the northern outskirts of China's capital into a disaster zone, with at least 30 people tragically losing their lives, and the numbers could rise. Let me give you a sense of the scale here. In just a few days, Beijing got slammed with about 166 millimeters of rain. That's more than the city usually sees in all of July. And if you zoom in on Miyun, a mountainous district northeast of the city, it's even more staggering. Miyun recorded over 21 inches, 543 millimeters of rain. That's almost as much as Beijing gets in an entire year. It's not just about numbers on a weather chart. These floods have completely upended lives. Buildings have been torn apart, stairwells filled with mud and water, trees ripped from the ground and roads washed away. Over 80,000 people have been forced to evacuate their homes, sometimes overnight, as landslides and fast-rising waters threatened entire neighborhoods. Dozens of villages have lost power, and rescue teams have been working around the clock to search for survivors and deliver aid. The devastation has triggered a massive response from the Chinese government. President Xi Jinping has ordered all-out search and rescue efforts. The central government has allocated more than 550 million yuan, or about 77 million US dollars, for disaster relief, with almost half of that going straight to Beijing. But the floods in Beijing are just one part of a much bigger story. China is experiencing a summer of extremes. While the north is drowning, the east has been scorched by record heat waves, and now Shanghai, China's financial hub, is bracing for a tropical storm that could bring another 220 millimeters of rain in a single night. The economic toll is already staggering. In just the first half of the year, natural disasters have cost China over 54 billion yuan, that's about $7.5 billion, and more than 90% of those losses come from flooding alone. Here's the thing, this isn't just a string of bad luck. Scientists and officials are pointing to climate change as a key driver behind the rising frequency and intensity of these extreme weather events. For millions of people in China, and honestly for the whole world, it's a wake-up call. As the rainy season continues, and as storms threaten even more cities, the message is clear. Extreme weather is here. It's already transforming lives, and it's something we can't ignore. Stay safe, stay prepared, and keep paying attention.